Bueno, buenas tardes, por aquí estamos de Extreme Scooters nuevamente. Vamos a estar continuando con la Lynx en estos momentos. En este caso vamos a estar reemplazando la goma de calle que tenemos la vamos a estar reemplazando por la Shinko 244. Hey guys, we're going to be replacing the tire on the Veteran Lynx. We're going to be going with the Shinko 244 tire in this case. We're going to do a teardown video and we're going to work with replace the tire with the Shinko 244. So we're going to go ahead and get on it. Let's go.
Let's remove the battery cover. Aparte bueno de esto que no hay que desmantelar y exponer el board, nada más hay que desconectar la batería.
Interesante. So basically the board section, it looks completely sealed at this moment. So to work on it, it seems all you gotta do is disconnect the battery, take the battery packs out and be able to work with the wheel, right?
Yeah, let's see if they do the same thing as Begode does, that you can leave the motor connected when you remove to change the tire.
Yep.
That would be a good tire change.
Go ahead and, oh, this is the fuse box.
Yeah, I believe the motor is on...
Yeah, right here.
The motor was on this side, so I think we should remove this battery side. Que cara está para este lado. So, mamá,
cable.
Sí, porque mira, si miras para acá, ahí está este lado.
Okay.
So, we're gonna move the left battery pack.
The left battery pack. ¿Estás seguro? Porque está por este lado.
El cable, es que si
Okay.
vamos a hacer el cable, si vamos a hacer el cambio como sin sacar.
Reconecto aquí que ya desconectado.
Sí, sí.
Lo conecto como quiero.
Sí, para hacer esto.
Y como esto queda bien apretado en la sección aquí de curva, de donde quedan los conectores. ¿Viste cómo hay que jugar con esta? The connectors of the batteries are really on a tight place that you really gotta work on it to get them in there. As you can see, the cable is a little bit pressured down, you know, to be able to get it with it. You know, the connectors and here's the fuse block on it. Just a little worry that, you know, it's stressing out a little bit the corners of the connectors based on the space they're in. But they're completely isolated on different areas of the wheel.
Oh, let's remove all the screws on this side, I believe.
Sí, remueve todo.
¿Podemos rodarlo?
¿Ah?
Put on this side. Ponerlo.
La queremos acostar ahora. Pesa. It's a heavy wheel anyways. These tables are a little bit high, so basically to be able to deal with it is a little bit uncomfortable, but much easier than being worked down on the floor. You know, as you can see, we got in our workshop, we got all types of lifts for scooters. We got all our unicycles here. We got our area to work with the batteries, our area to work with the motors, our 3D printer, just a little bit of everything that we do here in Puerto Rico. Cosas que siempre pues tenemos aquí, trabajamos, tú sabes, tenemos toda nuestra área de uniciclo, todos nuestros gatos para lo que son las scooters, nuestra área para trabajar todas las gomas, nuestra área de la mesa del 3D printer para poder hacer todo tipo de piezas, igual que para los uniciclos que para las scooters, y nuestra área de bregar con las baterías. Perdona los regueros, pero verdad, esto es un taller, y pues siempre en los talleres es bien difícil de mantener las cosas bien organizadas. So basically it's really hard to keep a workshop really nice and neat. So bear with the mess a little bit, but usually that's how you see a workshop. It's practically impossible to keep it right, Ricardo?
Yeah.
To keep it nice and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door just so we can have the interior right and keep that AC running. Ahora mismo aquí en Puerto Rico, tú sabes la temperatura que está en los 80 y pico.
Son las 5 de esta tarde.
¿La qué?
Las 5.
Las 5. Que está calientito y se puede correr todo año. Here in Puerto Rico, temperature is really nice and hot. Now for the winter, it drops down for the mountain area. It drops down to 80 to 65. So it's definitely all year round season to be riding on unicycles. It's not, we don't get restricted here because of the weather.
Should we puncture the bike or should we just...
Let's go ahead and lift it up anyways for this case. If not, I'll recut another piece. And so that way we can expose it properly. Te bendiga, papá. ¿Te vas para la práctica?
Sí.
Ahora habían dicho que era libre. Como usted estoy jodiendo. Aquel día sí. Pero cuando papi, porque hoy es viernes. Es la guagua. Es la guagua para que te veas más cómodo para cuando eso ven. Ay, que estoy invertido. Eso un momentito, pero te vas a relaxar y tú sabes con airecito por ahí para allá.
The very back screws are quite short.
Ahí está la guagua de mamá.
No de cortitas conmigo. Comparado con las de la Sherman.
He's going to his practice on his unicycle. He's got a, how do you call that?
Very hand.
No, cross country. No, it's track.
Track and field.
Track and field. Va para sus prácticas de pista y campo ahora.
Anyway.
Aquí tenemos y por esto sale el esquinero.
No hay que sacar el esquinero, sí.
No, porque el battery pack completo
No,
levanta.
el battery pack es como la Sherman.
No, pues tienes por el frente de los bumpers.
¿Dónde? La cara aquí, ¿no?
Sí, ves, tiene estos bumpers abrazan la batería. A ver, ¿cómo la vamos a sacar para afuera?
Pues bueno, esto hombre es la cara, no está suelto.
Pero yo prefiero sacarlo esta pieza. Bueno, en realidad no hay que sacarla.
No,
Sí, pero esto no amarra la batería. No amarra el motor. Pero aquí la batería esta tiene unos tornillos que sí amarran con el chasis. Mira, los del frente, tú no soltaste.
No, aquí tampoco, la verdad. Está suelto. Vamos suelto. El tornillo es lo que queda.
¿Ah?
El tornillo es lo que queda a mi lado.
Ok.
Estamos aquí entonces. ¿Qué es lo que me queda?
Bueno, sacar el tope. Aparentemente es bastante simple reemplazarle la.
Con la palanca, ¿no? Vamos a jinx ourselves. Vamos a seguir aquí grabando por si acá.
Hopefully it's not a hard process.
It's quite simple at the moment. ¿Tenía que poner el tornillo?
Ok, nosotros tenemos. Toda la gente para la boca.
Nada, que yo tengo como de montar
Esta versión de ruedas, la Lynx, con goma de calle, tubeless tire y suspensión de 70 libras. This version of the Lynx is the veteran Lynx with tubeless tires, street tire, and what else?
Street tire?
Oh, and 70 pound shock. Let's go ahead and make it an all-terrain tire with the Shinko 244. I love how the wheel feels with the street tire. It feels really nimble and stuff, but here in Puerto Rico, we actually ride in all types of roads, not just on the street. And I really want it for like as my daily wheel. And we go into all different types of terrain, so definitely I'd rather have that Shinko there installed. El valve stem removal. What is that? Entonces no soltaba. Nada más le para arriba, hombre.
Remember, guys, we're learning as we go right now.
Yeah. Dale, levántala.
Cheese.
And here we go. Basically, one battery completely removed. Una batería completamente removida y ahora procedemos a empezar a despegar la goma poco a poco y a remover la botella y el soporte para poder trabajar por un lado sin tener que desmontar más nada. So basically on this teardown, we're just going to go with a partial teardown because all we want to do is remove the tire and put a new tire on it. We're going to put the Shinko, so basically just removing the shock on this side and
just do the bare minimum to
just do the bare minimum correctly. Just removing one battery, removing the shock. We're actually accessible to directly get to the tire, and let's work on it.
Yep.
Need the valve remover. Ahora remover la válvula.
Time to take off the. Not as many screws I thought there would be, to be fully honest. I got the CNC covers on already. Tienen la tapa CNC puesta ya.
¿Mira qué?
La tapa CNC para el shock. Como en las Shermanes, ¿lo que le pusieron a las Shermanes?
Oh, it's got the CNC. Alright, excellent. Eso es lo que te iba a decir ahorita, sí. Eso es lo que...
I don't see this shock in person. This is the
There's a little bit of soap and water just to ease up a little bit.
this is the rebound shock.
Volvamos con un lado lente, yo diría que tal vez, ¿verdad? ¿Y qué es esto?
La marca de pintura para los tornillos, para que se
Oh, for a second I thought it was scratch, but that's the paint from the seals. Actually, they're painted just so you know that it hasn't gotten loose, that they're tight. That's pretty good. So basically, once you retie it, if you mark them, you know it's which side to go to.
Put the shock over there.
Okay.
We should remove this first.
Huh? Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna start just unplugging the tire a little bit. Just getting it loose from that bead. Remember, it's a tubeless tire, which they actually get a little bit more stiff than a regular tire.
And the
But
best
this
part,
one actually popped really well.
no pinching a tube, the best part.
Yep. I love the valve. I love the system of not having a tube, so you basically not have to worry about when it's reinstalling it that you're gonna snap that tube. It has happened to us before that after we get all the tire together, everything put back together, we go and reinflate and have a pop tube. So I have to take it all back apart. Realmente sin tener tubo en la goma. Es una versión que es mucho más fácil cuando vas a reinstalar la goma porque no tienes que estar pendiente a que vas a pinchar el tubo reinstalando. Eso lo hace mucho más cómodo.
Even the mudguard moves compared to the Sherman S. Only two screws instead of all those screws that use the Sherman S. Only two long bolts, which makes it a lot simpler to dismantle.
Bueno, un lado se nos hizo fácil, vamos a sacar este lado y agarramos.
Sí, eso vamos a sacarlo con pisándola. Van a sacar pisando la rueda, pisándola, pillando.
Yeah. Definitely the easiest way is to have it on the floor and stepping on the tire to be able to remove it, but in this case, since we have it on the table, it gets a little bit squirrely around, and I want to go ahead and protect the rim a little bit.
Yeah, this is not no model. It's our personal model. We bought our own money.
Yes.
We don't want to damage it.
Yeah, we don't want to damage it or nothing. I mean, it's a lot of money, and getting it down to here down to Puerto Rico, the shipping goes about $500 easily, just from the U.S.
Okay, directly from the source.
Cuidado, que se protege. El filo de arriba cuando llegue no baja. Y ya, dejar la goma.
Este verde bien grande.
Cuando despegue de abajo, ahora, aguántala ahí. Para despegarla de abajo, espérate. Para no torcerla. Cuando tú jales ahí, me avisa. Que se levanta. So we got one side out basically, but the other side, let's try to completely pop one side, and then we'll swap to the other side and try to see, pulling it out, we can unglue it. Since it's a tubeless tire, I definitely put a little bit of adhesive on that bead. I would use soap instead of adhesive. Just make sure that the bead is clean. You shouldn't have no problem.
It'd be okay with the paint on the rim too. Doesn't feel as
Tuvimos bastante dificultad por falta del fitting en realidad de meter el aire de presión para poder pegar la goma. Cuando logramos quitar la válvula y ajustar el fitting que tenemos, apretamos lo suficiente y logramos pegarla la goma. Basically, if you remove the valve and have the proper tool just to shoot direct there into the tire, it's going to make it much easier to get it snapped into place. Once you get it into place, we checked it where we don't have any leakage. Right now we have the tire at 25 psi set. Everything seems good. We're gonna put everything back together to see that the tire, there's no fitment problems with the tire and the fender, which it looks like it's really a tight fit, but everything looks good.
definitely, if you do not have the proper compressor to do this, to work the Lynx, you need a big compressor to work this thing. You need a lot of airflow to put on the tire with the tubeless tire version.
Vale.
Vale,